It is called, I think I'm live. We'll see. So Matt sent me something, and I don't know what it all means. I'm like, all I know here. It's JLJ this morning. Yes, I'm on this. My voice is coming back and stuff. See, it tells you guys I'm live. It gave a notice. Why? Who knows? Matt sent me something that I don't understand what it means. I don't understand what it means. Because my habits are so not normal. I don't have a habit on here, so I don't know. It's like this. I'm sorry, I'm setting everything up, monetization, all that stuff. I gotta do all that so I can make some money while I'm talking to you guys. So like, there's no way you can do this beforehand. You'll do this for every single video. Look at my chapstick. It is 47 degrees, and I don't care what you motherfuckers say. It's cold. Okay, everybody tell me 47 degrees is cold wherever you live. It don't matter where you live, it's cold. My house is freezing. So I'm wearing my Sex in the City. I just checked it. Did I say Sex in the City? Sex in the City. I just found this the nearest thing. I just grabbed it. I was like, okay, let me take that off. Okay, we're gonna get back to you later. You guys, let me get back on. Let me get on here. My house is freezing. Be fast, Janaea. Okay, some people are here. I'm like, people are here. People are here. Oh my God, you guys are here. I am here. It's cold as F. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. It is cold. My fingers are frozen. I'm trying to type. My throat's frozen. Everything's frozen. Shit. I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to get this heater. Is not. I mean, it needs to. Well, it needs to do extra. It needs to make me warm and toasty. I'm like, okay, I have it like directly on me. And the light, my hair. I'm trying to get my hair out because it just keeps it warmer up there too. You guys, I don't know. I don't know. But good morning, you guys. Good morning. Is Tuesday morning, Taco Tuesday, as many of you guys always say. I was on last night. Some of you guys may have saw. I went on last night. Couldn't believe it, right? I went on for a little over an hour. I went on after 7, close to 8 o'clock, and I don't do So people always, I want to address this. People ask me why I'm not on at nighttime. Well, there are a lot of folks on at nighttime. There's a lot of people who are on. That's when they go on. So I get a lot of views being on during the daytime and the morning. I know a little early for me, Miss Sarah Tomlin. Because I'm over the rainbow. And I was gonna say, a lot of people go on, and so I don't usually go on at nighttime. Usually I have all of my recordings at night, and I do other things at nighttime. I just don't do it a day. And so my morning show and everything, my morning, people like that. So, but so much stuff happened in the soap world. I'll come on when I need to come on. But last night we had up to 60 people watching live. I could not believe it. And people I never met who were like, I found you from the screener plane, or I found you from this, or I met so many new Lotties. I had no idea, JLJ Media fans. I had no idea. I was like, what in the what? I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it. So I was like, it was a very interesting experience Then I had to get off and make dinner. I can't be on for 3 hours at night because I got things to do. But I do a couple of shows at night every once in a while. My extra connections live we do at night, and I never get anybody. But this daytime today thing, people were like, I was shocked at how many people I got last night. So thank you for joining me. That was fun. So I was on twice yesterday. Oh, you were in Kansas Twitter space. So that's like, yeah. So I did my talk, and we were laughing about Candace's Mac. Candace's Mac, that's her name. Candace's microphone. I was like, Sarah was so funny. You guys are all so funny about that. We had a good laugh over that. But yeah, so I'm a little tired. I watched a series called Smiley, and I watched the whole thing until 2 in the morning. I just laid in bed. I see, hi Cindy D, good morning. So of course I gotta do my usual. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you talk about it. Make sure you like the video on the channel. Super chats are open. We made our quota last night. Thank you so much. Speak Camera made it happen with our quota last night. But if you still want to give, you can. My Cash App is up, of course. If you want to buy me lunch today, you can do that too. You don't always accept lunch things. But people ask me what I want for Christmas. I said, besides my 2 front teeth, sign up for my events. That'll make me happy. Sign up for my events, and people are signing up. I do these little bundles. I was like, these two, and I was promoting them that way. Sign up for my events. That will make me happy. The listing is beneath here. The description. I always tell people, just sign up now, you'll be done. Just like when I got my tickets for the concerts next year. Just sign up now, you're done. You don't have to worry about it. So if you know you can come on certain dates, go ahead and sign up. That's the Christmas present I want. People signing up. I love doing these Sumi events. I want to continue doing them. And I've had 17 successful ones. So I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you. This is all because of you. But I want to continue doing them. So I got some more suggestions last night to people. People give me like suggestions. So we'll see. But that was very, very interesting. So that's my church announcement. Sign for events, support the channel, like the page, support all that stuff. Also, and shout out to Matt from 1048. He was on the same time I was, but then he came on to mine. So 1048's podcast, follow them over there too. Albert came on last night, follow Albert Bostic. DC came on last night, follow DC. Like everybody came on, they're like, what are you doing here at their territory? So I like to let them have the nights. They can have it. I'll come on every once in a while because I can't dominate everything, can I? Was that shady? Am I being shady this morning? I want to take over everything. The morning's my domain. We all wake up together. That's what I need. Because I have nobody in my bed. I like working with you guys. Not the same thing, but still close enough. Because I am the luckiest, as I say in my thing. I am the luckiest. I have the bestest followers. I have the luckiest fandoms. You guys are great. You guys are loyal. You guys are great. So I will take it. I do have my first poll. I have a question for you guys. You know me, my polls. I have a question for you guys. So I got this gingerbread muffin from Sprinkles. See a little gingerbread man on it. It's cute. Okay. So I have that. But Flobo says it tastes like carrot cake. I hate carrot cake. So the question is, do I take a bite? Do I try it? That's the first poll. Do I try this gingerbread cupcake? It's either yes or no. I don't like carrot cake because I'll throw this shit out. It tastes like carrot cake. So that's the first poll. It doesn't even anything. So let me know if I should or not. It looks pretty, but I'm afraid I don't want to taste carrot cake. Everybody's like, yeah, right. Of course, you guys will say yes. You want to see me suffer. I may come August close. I think it's a lot more. We don't know. Cindy, I always say stuff like that. Cindy, I always say stuff like that. There's what I say. There's 3 sides to every story. Their side, your side, the truth. So I think it's interesting that it's gotten out in quotes that he didn't finish his last scene, he refused to do his last scene. I mean, there's stuff going on. There's stuff going on that I'm like, we don't know everything. We don't. And you see Marcus is following nobody on Instagram. Your face. I know. I said, Sarah's going to, of course, going to vote yes. Of course you are. Because Sarah's shady as I am. So, of course, you're going to vote yes. So, I always say that. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. There's a lot of stuff we don't know. I'm sure. So, it's 80-20. I'm going to try this cupcake. I'm going to tell Flobo, because I gave him one. He's like, meanwhile, while you're voting, also there is the new Why to Live episode I put out on RJ Gannon. I have a new Dallas show out on Why It's Biggest Show in the World. I have a Outstanding episode out, Why Is It Better Than Dallas? I have a new Mistletoe Road episode out. I have a lot of new stuff. I have a lot of new stuff out. Trust and believe. Thank you, Janae. You voted no. Thank you, Janae. I appreciate that. Daisy Flower, good morning. Good morning. Flobo says I'll like it. So I'm scared. Okay, I'm starting to look at email. Okay. Taco Tuesday. We are early. We're a little early today. Check my DM. Taco Tuesday. Check my DM. It is. Yeah, come on early. I guess guy would support the cupcake consumption. Nikisha, that's hilarious. Okay, let me check my. Oh my God, which DM? I think it's Twitter, right? Friday might be better than Maria. Let's do Friday. Maybe let's do Friday. I'm just yelling to Maria like in the chat. Maria, Friday. No. Friday could be better. Friday could be better. That's the thing. Friday could be better. No, Maria sent me a DM about something that possibly was for today, so I had to answer her back. Sarah Tomlin, trying to call out people. I did. I'm like, okay. She knows what's going on. Sarah's all, do it. Okay. Oh my God. Here's now Flobo's on here too. Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Sure, I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the fucking cupcake. Oh my God, I'm scared. It smells. Let's see what it smells like first. Sarah's like, I got 2 boys. She don't trust me. Cream cheese frosting, which I like, kind of. Okay, it looks like gingerbread, right? Oh, it smells like it's. Sandra's just here. She's working. Okay, I'm totally. Oh my God, I'm totally scared. It smells. Kind of smells like spice cake. I don't like carrot cake. No, peer pressure. Why are you scared? Because if it tastes like carrot cake, I'm gonna throw up. Remember, I have a carrot phobia. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so like this is so dumb. It's over a cupcake. It's dumb. You like eat it. Cindy. This is so dumb. I'm dumb. This is so dumb. I'm a 53-year-old man afraid to bite into a cupcake. That's because Flobo said it tastes like it doesn't. You started, Flobo. Flobo can't talk because you can't talk, Flobo. You just can't. Okay. I'm like, Oh my God. Okay. Okay, kids. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay. I'm growing. I'm fearless. I've raised children. I've done things in my life. I don't know. Okay. If I hate a Flobo, I'm coming to your house and smashing in your face. That's only if I hate it. Oh, it tastes like spice cake. It tastes like gingerbread. It tastes like gingerbread. Okay. It tastes like gingerbread. Okay. No, it's not bad. Okay, I like it. I like it. Okay, I like it. It's fine. We did it. I did it. Flobo, you're safe. I'm gonna give you a beat down at your house. But no, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I like it. So I ate it. That was crazy. Because I have such an aversion to carrots and carrot tastes. So everybody thank Maria for Taco Tuesday for me. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. And I will order some today because I don't have no food in my refrigerator that's ready to cook. So I'll be ordering something today. Thank you, Maria. Okay, I did it. Bye, Flobo. Thank you. Bye-bye. So it was like, I'm out, bitches. I don't have time for this shit. That's really good. I was like, the frosting is really good, folks. If you can get a sprinkles cupcake, you know what? So Chandra, I still haven't got those cookies. You guys talk shit about me trying to get those $20 cookies. I still haven't gotten them yet. I'm too afraid. You know, I eat in front of you guys. That's good. Okay, it's good. So I like gingerbread. Okay, well, I'm like, it's in there. That's good. It's good. Okay, that's good. Okay, we did it. James did it. It's good. Oh, I didn't show you guys. Why am I luckiest? This is one of the reasons. This is my grandson, Trenton, my youngest grandson. He's not smiling. Normally he's a smiley baby, but he's still cute. He's my baby. He's my baby. My baby. Oh, hi, George. I didn't see you in here. I was too busy being scared. But he's my baby. I love him. He'll be 2 years old in February. We love him. One reason why I'm lucky is I have 3 other grandchildren I'm very close to. I have a grandchild on the way. I know, that's like my baby, those cheeks. I have a couple of siblings I like that I'm happy to have. I don't like all my siblings, sorry. I don't talk to all of them either. But my brother JR, who gets my nerves, I still appreciate him. My sister Zandra, my sister Stephanie, my brother Josh. I have siblings that I do love. Girl, almost all my holes are open. So we're down to so now we're down to just these 4 from the 12 Wines of Christmas. Cindy, I got a lot of siblings. I don't talk to half of them. I don't like half of them. So we're getting there. But Chandra, get this. My mother got me that 12 Wines of Christmas because I drink wine. It's for me. Why is she gonna start claiming which wine she wants? I want that one. Why do you want that one? It's my wine. I want the Moscato. I bought it for you. I want the Moscato. I'm like, but you bought it for me. I want the Moscato. That's the only thing I drink. I just want the Moscato. So how you gonna buy somebody a present and then try to call dibs? I need you guys to explain that to me. How's that work? So of course it's my mother. I'm gonna give it to her. Of course I'm gonna give it to her. That's what you do. Why are you gonna call dibs? So I talked smack to her first about it because that's what I do. I'm James Lott Jr. I'm the smart mouth child. Well, actually, we're all smart mouth, but I'm the smartest mouth child. I'm the child with the biggest mouth. That's me. That is me. Oh, that's why I don't talk to my siblings because I got a big mouth. They get on my nerves. I tell them about themselves. I do. I don't suffer fools lightly at all. Ask Flobo, he'll tell you. That's Tammy and Amanda and Tony and all them. I don't suffer fools lightly at all. I'm like, So I got siblings. I don't like the way they are. Goodbye. I don't have nothing to do with you. I have a sibling who I grew up with, I was super close to, who suddenly just like decided she's going to turn on me. Okay, bye. It's called the mom tax. She must pay it. See, I knew Sarah. She would understand. I knew Sarah would jump in the mom side. So I can claim she'll make sure those weren't nasty. You're her wine taster. Well, of course I'm going to give it to her. So I'm a good son. Not always, but I'm a good son on some level. You know, it is a trip being this age and having a parent. For so many years, I didn't have any parents. I just did whatever. I wasn't. Yes, I love you from afar. To Cindy D. I'll get to the parent thing in a second. Cindy D. I say that all the time. You can love people from afar. It's okay, kids. It's okay. I mean, my siblings, I love them on some level. Yes, I don't want anything bad to happen to them, but I just don't like them. So I'll talk to you. I'll be with you if I want to. I just don't have to at all. So I'm very much that's very much where I'm at with that. But that's the thing. For 22 years, I had no parents, literally, basically. I did whatever I wanted. I had nobody around me. Nobody was around. Nobody cared what I did. My mom came to visit me twice in like 22 years. I didn't come to LA that much. I was just doing my own life. And I became a parent. So it's kind of funny. So now later in my 50s, I don't have a dad. So my stepdad's always my father, but my mother's my mother. And so I have a mother, but also I'm a father and a grandfather. It's just this weird, we have this, sometimes it's really funny because we're both old, and we both got our own things. We both say the same stuff, and it's kind of funny. But as long as there is that hierarchy of, well, she is the mother, she's still above me, so she is the mother. But I've been on my own for so long, and I run things myself. And then so my mother and I are close in age, so it's kind of like this whole, it's all mixed up. My mother and I do not have a conventional relationship. We don't. At times, we're like brother and sister. At times, she was very young when she had us, and there's times we raised each other sometimes. And if folks get upset, I call her mom sometimes, or mother, but I really don't. I call her Benita. My friends and family get mad at me for doing that, but she don't care. She never cared. It's just one of those things. I mean, my daughter had her son young. I had my kids young. I pull the dad card all the time. Trust me. I can do my voice there, but I think, not all relationships are the same. And clearly I do anything for my mother. I have over the last 15 years I've been home. I have been the good child, and I do take care of them on a regular basis. So it's like, it's just very interesting. I know. I can't remember. I'm gonna be a grandfather a 5th time next month. My daughter's saying she's 36 weeks. She sent me a picture yesterday. She's huge, but she's cute. I never thought about being a grandfather, but I've been a grandfather for so long. I'm like, well, I'm just used to it at this point. I love it. I love it. There's nothing. It's a different feeling than being a parent or an uncle or an aunt it's just very different. It's very different than anything else because it's your kid, but it's your kid's kid. It's part of you, but it's your kid's kid. It's not your kid. But I do know some grandparents who raise their grandchildren, so that's admirable to them. But my grandkids, my older set, they're teenagers and they're getting older. It's been fun navigating that with them and seeing if we'll stay close or not. You never know. So far we're close. So far we're all still pretty close. I put in the work as Papa Jamie. I put in the work. I was always around. It's just been the last 3 years. The last 3 years of COVID, it's just changed everything. When they all had COVID at one point, I couldn't go see them. When I got COVID, they couldn't see me. Good morning, Siri. It's back and forth all around. And so it's been a weird 3 years. And I actually have an episode called it's like my thoughts on 3 years in a pandemic on my show, Really I'm a Grandparent. So check that out also. My popular grandparent podcast. So it's been really hard. If there was no pandemic, I would have saw them I would see them every 3 months or so. They always ask when I'm coming. We're very close. And it's hard. It's hard. But this pandemic is just something else. It's something else. It has been a roller coaster ride. To say the least. I should eat all that sugar so early in the morning. I had breakfast. Ooh, that was a lot of sugar. Early in the morning. I'm feeling it. How's everybody doing? I'll be asking you guys this. How are you all doing? Thank you for all the likes. How is everybody doing this morning? What's going on? I feel like it's about me all the time. Yeah, I know the chat is slow sometimes. I guess saying hi to each other and stuff. I'm curious what are you guys up to? I mean, literally, Christmas is a few days away. I work tomorrow. I have 2 days I work tomorrow, and I should tell my girl. I gotta tell clients something. Doing some consulting work, very good. I don't know what's going on with Brittany. Brittany, bitch. I see you. No, what's going on? What's going on with Brittany? Fill me in. I don't read nothing, so fill me in. What's going on? Chandra. Wait, Brittany. What day are we getting together? Wednesday or Thursday? Sarah, for what? What day are we getting together for what? What day are we getting together? Wednesday or Thursday? I don't know what that means. Good cold here to cut wine on yesterday. Yeah, I know that. George, doing work till Thursday. We got noon. Good, you get time off. George, what do you do for a living? If you don't mind me asking, what do you do I don't even know what you do for a living. And George, I sent you an email last night. And Chandra sent you an email last night. So you guys had chance emails last night. I've seen it forever right now. We're sitting back on 2 months ago. Dead, like get real. I thought I thought Brittany was doing fine. I thought once she got her shit back, she was fine. You have your oldest daughter's college graduation. Congratulations. Bachelor's in elementary education. That is completely, we need good teachers. Congratulations. That is the God's work, the Lord's work. I don't know how people, I mean, good for her. Congratulations. It's fun to see our adult children do well. It's very interesting it's because out of our hands. I mean, kids are one thing, but when they're adults, it's out of our hands. So like whatever they do is whatever they do. Oh no, I'm just letting you know that I'm just letting you know I sent out emails to you guys last night. Admission assistant at every university. Oh, I know that. Present records for students. Okay, George. You have the data entries. How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? Process those records. Process those records. Go on, George. Okay. I just make sure I just you guys answer back whenever you're ready. I want you to know that I did send emails out to you guys. That's all. But congratulations, Sherry, to your daughter. We'd love to hear young people do something productive. I think that's wonderful. So yes. She's an adjunct teaching students success class now. You have some smart people. You got some smarties in this room. I'm in education also. That too. I do education also. But you guys are probably way smarter than I am. I got a few degrees. I got a doctorate or whatever, but you know, I'm just James Lott Jr. You're welcome. No, I guess I know what you did. It's so funny. I know what you did for them. I mean, I see you guys on here. Some of you guys still say, like, well, I do this or I do that. Like Donald Peoples works at a library, which I think is so cool. I've always wanted to work at a library. I have. I always wanted to. Always wanted to. Even if like part-time, I love libraries. I would love to like do programs, and I love libraries. So I think it's very cool that Donald. If you don't know what Donald Peoples is, he's online. He comes here sometimes. He's great, but he works at a library. I'm like, you look at a New York City library. I love it. I think he's a librarian. I love it. Sydney, what do you do, Sydney? What do you do? Well, I mean, you don't get nosy all of a sudden. I already know what Sarah does. She is mother extraordinaire. She is house manager. She is a homeschool teacher. She is like social media maven. I already know what Sarah does. She's a shit stirrer. Shady friend. And Pop Princess, what do you do? All right, like I'm bringing it back to you guys today. I'm feeling like, what are you guys doing? You guys doing? Okay, so folks, this is a message for my peeps on the East Coast. There was an earthquake that happened in San Francisco area. That's 400 miles away from me, and I didn't feel nothing. So I'm okay. My uncle's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't." I'm like, we're a big state. You're a DJ and a singer. Oh, I love that. Oh, I like that. You're a DJ and a singer. Okay, very good, City D. Well, another few months, I put the security scripts in the books, labeled them. I like that. Oh my God, Sarah, I must have COVID brain. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, what's happening? Oh my God. Oh my God. Sarah, I must be having COVID brain. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Okay, I'm doing too many things at once. Here comes DC Sanctuary in here. Okay. Let me put myself together because I'm like, okay. Okay, let me get back to Sarah. Just sent me a message. I have no Sarah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh my god! I need you. I need you to refresh my. I have nothing on my books. So I apologize in advance. I don't remember playing anything during this week because I'm working all week. I didn't play anything this week, so I'm completely. I don't know what. Oh my god! I'm so sorry if I planned something with you a while back for this week. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going. I don't know. I seriously don't. I'm seriously blanking out. I'm looking at my book and I don't know what's going on. I need you to refresh my memory and let me know what's going on because I'm like, what did we say? What did we agree on? And I am dead serious. Because the last couple of weeks I had COVID. I was like, I don't know what's going on. So what did I say? Oh my god! You have to refresh my memory, girl. I know. It's just this is I don't tell you. I really don't tell you. I have to refresh my memory. I don't. Oh my god! I'm like I'm totally like what? Huh? Like oh my god! Sarah's probably like I'm gonna come through this goddamn computer and I'm gonna fucking beat your ass. I know you are. You're probably gonna beat my ass. I don't know. I seriously am like, just please refresh my memory, please. Oh my god. Oh my god! And Matt, you sent me. I'm having the worst, I guess, today because Matt, you sent me something that I don't even know what that means either. I looked at it, I'm like, what does that all mean? Matt's trying to be helpful, and I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. I read the whole thing. I'm like, I don't know what that means for me. I have no idea. You guys, I'm losing it. I guess I'm losing it. I'm complete. I think I smell toast. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. I don't. And Amanda just sent me a message. She's like, I don't know what she's talking about either. The fan event. The fan event. Oh my god, people are sending me messages. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't. I don't. Amanda Rush is sending messages about some fan event, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what she's talking about either. I'm like, I just oh my god. Oh my god. I thought everything was slowing down because I didn't do it. I don't think I planned anything because I'm like, you have to remind me. I don't know what everybody's got to remind me. Everybody just talks to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Getting Nixon fault. Nixon fault. No Tano. Everybody's got to remind me. Everybody's got to talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old right now because apparently I'm just not remember. I just don't know nothing at the moment. I'm gonna text Amanda afterwards and say what the fuck you're talking about because I don't know what she's talking about. And Matt, I don't. We'll have to talk. I guess I don't know what you're talking about either. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what's going on this morning. I don't. I feel empty, and I'm crying. I'm crying because it's Sarah and I'm crying because I'm like I can picture Sarah's rolling her eyes, and she's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, I don't. And when I tell Amanda, she's gonna be like, "Jay, Amanda's gonna laugh at me." I'm gonna tell her right now. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, what are you talking? Like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna tell her right now. I don't know what she's talking about. So was there earthquake today? Because we had one yesterday or 2 days ago in the Bay Area. Everybody's like, "Are you okay for the earthquake?" I'm like, "What earthquake?" I didn't feel that. My house is not shooken in like several years. So everybody. Oh, that okay. Thank you, Sarah. Now I know what you're talking about, and that is Thursday. I sent an email out. Everything. It's Thursday. Donnell Turner. Oh, I promise. Wait a minute. Okay. I know. Now I know I ain't crazy. Now I know I did not promise you Donnell Turner. Chandra. Not that. Now I wake up for that. I'm like, no, girl. I did not promise you that. I tell you, I'm you know, sorry kids. I'm just this Luther. I'm telling people I get to talk to people. I'm shutting down apparently. I'm gonna tell. I'm telling Amanda right now. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Girl, what are you talking about? She's gonna laugh. She's gonna laugh at me. I was gonna say it to her. We'll do a video. That's a photo. Girl, what are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I was like, what fame, man? I'm sitting here doing my live right now this morning. People are asking me questions, and I'm like, what are you talking about? I can't remember nothing. I can't remember nothing this week, apparently. I don't remember nothing. I don't know what's going on. So I said, I'm gonna tell Amanda. She sent me a message also, and I don't know what she's talking about. So refresh my memory. Bye. She's gonna laugh at me. And for you, Sarah, which I said, I'm gonna send an email out. Oh, George got back to me. Okay. Okay. So George has answered you back, but Sarah, okay, my voice is still coming in. Okay. Okay, I gotta do this. Christy Kringle. It will be. We have so many emails. Oh shit, I gotta figure that out. I believe it's this Thursday night. I just have to go up. I was going the wrong direction, Sarah. I'm gonna send a reminder email Wednesday. That's what I always do. I mean, I said yes. I thought okay. So do it Thursday. I think I'll do it right now. Because I'm like, all of a sudden, I can't find email either. God bless it. God bless America. Okay. See you Thursday. So I'm doing work at the same time, Thursday nights. Because Sarah just brought something up. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what the shit is. I'm like, what is going on here? Okay. So attach the script. And then now, so I'm glad. So Sarah, you did it. Good morning, Shelly Chestnuts. It's okay, I'm ready. Yes, Pop Prince. Hi, Bus Chucks. So yeah, I was like, well, you don't know who's in the because I ain't Frank. I go through my emails. You're not Frank or Amanda, who didn't go through her email either. I know when she said Donnell Turner, I was like, no. I know I didn't say that. That was that's your imagination. I never said that. Like you sober up really quick. You're like, also you're like, what are you talking about? How what? What you talking about, Willis? I didn't say that. It's hashtag John L. So there we go, kids. So Sarah, I just resent an email to all you guys. So thanks actually for reminding me. Kind of reminding me. What's DC talking about? What's going? Okay, what I guess what you guys are all talking about. Well, I know it's a tree up. I have mini trees, Bus Chuck. I have 4 mini trees. You can't see any of them right here. I don't do big trees. My brother and I don't celebrate together, so. We don't celebrate together. Well, now I gotta see what's going on here. What is DC talking about in here? Oh, DC, I told everybody I'm not gonna go to nighttime because if I go to nighttime, it'll take away from your audience. I was being shady, of course, when I said that. Chandra Turner. actually kind of fits Chandra Turner, but no, it's me, James Lott Turner. Sean Dominic, you know, he can get it too. And Luther, how you doing? Luther. Don't you remember you told me you love me, baby? You said you be coming. My voice is coming back slowly. It's a little raspy. When it gets back, I'm gonna sing it to you guys. I'm gonna sing it to you guys. I'm trying to read all the emails. All right, so hello, Bus Chuck. I decorated my tree outside. I'm gonna post pictures today. I posted some on my Instagram story. I gotta post them elsewhere. Vitamin my Michael Corinthos. Gross. Okay. Gross. I love Shelly Chestnut. I love that name. Because I love it. Because who are you playing, Sarah? So Shelly Chestnut, Sarah is playing it. So Shelly knows. I asked Shelly, Sarah, I asked Shelly if I could use her name. So this Thursday, Shelly, we're recording an episode of a show, and Sarah is playing Shelly Chestnut. So there you go. So of course, you know, Shelly and Bus Chuck, I'll let you know when it comes out. Hi, DJ Glow. Hi. And DJ Glow, wants you know, we made last night. Care Bear helped me make my quota for the super chat, and it even went over a little bit. So she did it last night. So I don't know if you saw it. She did last night. It's me. You're Shelly. We have twin Shellys in here. That's so funny. So she's gonna play you. That's her real name. Shelly and Buzz Chuck Chestnut. That's not for the ride. Yay! He stole your name. No, I asked her first. She said yes. And I told her which one I put her in. She's part of the Kringles family of shows, Shelly. So yes, it's Buzz Chuck and Shelly Chestnut. That's her name. We're gonna do it this Thursday. She hasn't played it yet. We're gonna do it this Thursday, Shelly. So she'll be fine. Sarah's gonna be fine. We have a great cast. It's hilarious. The cast is hilarious. Sarah's gonna fit right in. She's gonna fit right in. So no, but I asked Shelly her permission. She said yes. Because I was like, her name is perfect for a Christmas type show. Shelly Chestnut, come on. I know. I gotta get Buzz Chuck in there somewhere. I don't know how I get that in one of my shows. It could be a character I go to for help. And if you're following my Patreon, I put out a bunch of videos today. My time with Flobo yesterday. Oh, Amanda sent me a video. That's what she says. Oh. Amanda.
You're so funny. The big, huge fan event that's in August that they haven't done for like years because of COVID. Always wanted to go, never could go. We just talked about it.
That's so funny. So I told you, I know what's going on. So she laughed at me. So I don't know. It's just, you know, what I said to my priors. I don't have any thoughts really, Luther. I went on last night and just kind of talked about it. I just don't really have any thought. I mean, I didn't think he was a horrible actor. Everybody else thought he was. Take some vitamins. I do take vitamins. That's the problem. I do. I take vitamins and gummies, and well, these aren't the edible gummies. The gummies. I do. I drink water. I go outside. They say it's COVID rain. I don't know. I mean, it could be it. All this hair. I don't know what's going on. But no, I really don't have Marcus Coloma being fired, let go. These things coming out that he didn't film his last scenes or whatever. I don't have a thought, really. Me, it's just like, okay, I just can't recast it and move on. That's kind of how I feel about it. I wasn't super attached to him. I wasn't against him. The character in Nicholas has been written so shitty that I don't really care about the character. But he's a legacy character tied to a lot of people. And I just think the shadow knows. He's not following anybody. I mean, everybody's been coming to me and I'm like, I don't have a thought. I don't know him personally. I'm not close to him. I don't really care. I don't care. In a sense that he's not one of my people. He's not one of my actors or characters that I care about so much. I'm just like, okay. I'm like, there are a million white guys that look like him to be on the show. Maybe play some in a second. Let's give somebody else a chance. And I know Tyler Christopher is getting his life together still. So I don't think he's coming back anytime soon. But unless he's ready. If he's ready and Jace wants to take a chance on him, then yeah, I mean, that's fine. But I like, if he's not ready, he shouldn't come back. There should be somebody else. You know, Matt Nicholas Chavez is Latino. He's playing a Greek Russian. And I've had this huge fight about Maurice Bernard and Sonny. They never portray him as Latino. They never portray him as that. Even he said so. They portray him as Italian. I know he's like half Puerto Rican on the show, whatever. And in real life, he's like Nicaraguan or whatever. But on the show, they don't portray Sonny as Latino. He doesn't know no Latino stuff in his house. He rarely ever speaks Spanish. He's portrayed as Italian, and he said it himself. Thank you, Glau. Thank you so much. I am going to buy lunch today, Gloria, because I don't have anything to cook. Anything in my house I can eat real quick. No, thank you, Glau. That's perfect. So I'll be like I see Tara's email. So thank you, DJ Glau, as always. Thank you. I'm going to find something good to eat today. Like I'm going to. You know, yeah, it's just thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I mean, fans they're in. I was like, but half of you hated his portrayal and didn't like him. So why do you care so much all of a sudden? He was let go. He doing scenes. I don't know. I'm not. I like some tea. I like some gossip. But if it's really good gossip, good tea, like to me, it's not good gossip and tea. It's just like, okay, I mean, sure. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, it's just like, okay, let's move on. Let's get to the next one. Roy's character, they never said what he was, did they? Not that I know of. The Alcazars were Latino, yeah. Rosalie was Latina. A couple of people were Latino, but I don't think they never really said, is he Filipino? Is he Latino? They never said about Rory that I know of, unless I missed the episode. Rory is barely on. Barely on. Because I did a whole thing about Latinos representation, and people and everybody agreed with me in times. You didn't include Sonny. Well, I get because he's not Latino presenting. He's not. Charlie Smith. They try to use that to scare Charlie Smith. What was that? Let's check. What was that? That movie about that? It was a movie about Charlie Kaufman. That's what it was. There's like certain names people use. Well, he's not following anybody. You go to his Instagram, he's following 0. He's following 0. He's following 0. It says 0. He's not following anybody. So he probably did it on purpose. He probably did something where he's like, I'm not gonna follow anybody. I'm just gonna fucking whatever. I'm just like, again, let's move on. It's a business. Let's move on. Get somebody else in there. So Luke, that's how I feel about it. I'm just like, let's get somebody else in there. I'm not that invested. I'm just not that invested. And GH is not that good these days. So I'm not. There's a bunch of horrible storylines. So I'm not invested. I'm like, send the character off somewhere for a while. I guess I don't know. Everybody, I don't know. The Adam Russ guy was fine. Nick Stabile was fine. Replacements are fine. Like, bring him in. I guess I don't know. I'm just like, eh. To me, it's not big enough news for me to get all excited about. The writing is horrendous these days. It's not good. They have some storylines. You're like, what in the unnatural what? Like what? I don't. Somebody started. I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get what they're writing. I'm just like, I just don't get it. I do. I sit there and I'm just like, and I watch the show. I told you guys last night, I will watch the shows. No, I would never write for a soap. I've said that 1,000, 100 million times. I will never write for a soap opera. Not in this day and age. Nope. The fans would turn with no, man, no. Because the fandoms are so cuckoo crazy that I couldn't, it's the problem with social media and all this stuff now is, and the soaps have been on for a long time. Now the soaps are 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. It's created a lot of story, a lot of history. So for every show, for every 2 or 3 characters, there's like 5 coupledoms between them. You can say there are people who like Franco and Liz. Liaison fans want Jason and Liz. There are Rick and Liz fans. There are, I was going to say, there are Liz, and some people do like Liz and Finn. There are those fans. Liz and Lucky fans. I mean, it's like, so, and everybody says you should listen to the fans. Well, then, who I always say is every single time, who do you listen to? Because everybody has a different thought. Us in the chat room, we all have different thoughts. So I'm like, I would never want that position. I'd feel like I could never please anyone. These soap fandoms are just too much. I don't think I could, I mean, I wouldn't. I'm thinking I'm writing good story. I'm thinking I'm writing good story. And people are like, James is shitty. What are you writing? I don't want to, that's horrible. I mean, I'd be torn to shreds. And I'm a person who like knows the history, would use continuity. You rarely see folks happy. Also, like I was saying about, Bold and Beautiful. So many fans are coming at me going, how long is this Taylor birthday gonna write? Blah, blah. They're already worried about the future and making all this brouhaha. And how you can't stay in the moment and just go, this is a great moment in history for soaps that these women chose themselves and made a big deal about it. And it's not a dream sequence. They said everything the fans were thinking. Like, I'm like, this was a great moment, but folks, they're just like, I don't know. But see now at Crystal, who says she thinks fans got, hi Crystal, good morning, that they got Marcus fired. Well, here's the deal. So fans think they have no say and no one's listening to them anyway. So why are they listening to him? Listen to you guys about not liking Marcus if they're not listening to you for anything else. I guess I don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand anything. I'm confused because I'm like, if the soap opera is going to listen to you guys about an actor, but not about a storyline or about this. So I don't understand any of the logic for anything. So a lot of times I just tell because I know a few things because I'm in the business. I know a few things. I don't know everything. But I know a few things. I just know that. And so you say they do listen sometimes. I say they don't. I mean, that's just me. I say they don't listen to their fans. They do what's best for them. But you guys think they do? I don't think they do. I think these days they're writing what they think is the best. They think they think they're doing, because I talked to some of the executives in the business. They hear you guys sometimes. I mean, they're aware of the fans. They're not that they aren't. But I don't think this. I personally don't think they listen to you guys. Let's have to agree, disagree. From everything that I've witnessed myself, I don't think you do. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, it's natural. It's natural for them to go to the portrayer to portray the person first, clearly. So Tyler Christopher's popular and all that stuff. It would be natural to go back to him first to offer it to him. Hunter Tylo, they went to her and she said no, she didn't want to do it. Well, so then Chris Allen got hired. So they always go, but usually you go. So that part is true. They usually go back to the person, offer it, and do that. But I just think they do what's best for it. They do. They think they know what's going on. I'm just telling you what I get. You can not believe me. You not believe you can. I know fans think whatever they want. I say stuff, and then when it comes out, I'm right. Then I'm like, I mean, I'm not right about everything. I said I don't know everything. I'm not right about everything, but there's certain things I do know that usually are true. And I'm telling you, the writers and producers, they have a vision. They write what they think is good story. They write for whoever they feel like writing for. They do have favorites and all kinds of stuff happens. They do all that. And there you go. And then whatever happens, happens. But there's also a lot of things happen behind the scenes. You guys are driving, bye. You know, and also there's another thing. I'm telling you, if you didn't watch, go back and watch that John J. York, what do you call it? Maurice Bernard's State of Mind. That was just literally a few weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. They allude to difficult actors, and they don't know how. They said they don't know how directors and producers put up with them. They said that on the show. I'm telling you, there's always more behind the scenes. Luther, you know this because you worked on TV and stuff like I have. I've worked on TV shows. I've worked in TV. I've been on shows. Like, I know for a fact that there are a lot of things going behind the scenes that just don't come out. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. So everybody believe what they want. I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise. I'm just sharing with you what I know, what I see. So I'm just telling you, I think these folks think they're doing what's best for the show. Or they're doing it to cut costs for whatever. And we all can agree, ain't all working. That's the problem. It ain't working. I mean, a lot of it's not working. So I mean, again, I will say, talk about Sarah's like, John's over. Oh, that's Terry. Sarah, you're hilarious. They both Sarah, that's funny. That's actually really funny, Sarah. But you know what, I'm just saying that there's a lot that goes on. And I'm just telling you, I don't know. So, but I know folks think they know what they know, and they're I'm like, but all I'm saying is, if Tyler Christopher is ready and he's ready to work, he's well enough to work, then that would be great. But I don't think he's ready yet. I don't think he's ready yet. I don't know if he is. It's just I'm outside. We're listening. I mean, oh, okay. Dave's doing it out. But I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. You can say fuck James. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Whatever. But I just know that I think, you know, I would, to answer your question, I would never. Luther, all I'm saying, for me, is not a big deal. For me. I'm just saying for other people, apparently it's a big deal for other people. I'm just saying for me, it's not a big deal. For me. I know for others it might be. So I'm make sure I clarify that. So for others. I just don't think it's hard thing is interesting. I just don't. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. It's not you. It's me. See, that's why I can't be in soaps. That's why I can't be in a soap opera. That's why I can't write for soaps. That's why I get in trouble all the time. Because I feel like I'm telling the truth and shame the devil. And I'm speaking out on stuff. And some folks agree with me. A lot of folks don't. And I get in trouble. I become a hashtag on. That's why I'm not on Twitter like that anymore. Because I say shit that I know is real. And I don't care what the fuck anybody says. I know what I'm saying is real. And I get in trouble for it. So I just know that. That's why I talk like my mouth shut. I stay in my lane. Exactly. I'm just like I said, I know Luther works in the business, so he knows certain things also how it runs. I'm just telling you, it's just that it's a corporation, it's a business right now. Soaps are not that important to the networks. They're not. The networks don't want the soap operas. Not really. If the soap said we're going off the air, the networks would keep on going, moving about their business. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about the soap operas. They don't. Sorry. If soaps aren't making that much money, I don't say they're not making enough money to make the network like smile. They're getting by. Well, they're not. And I love soap operas. I do not want them off the air. I love my soaps. I want them on the air. That's why I said I will watch them until they disintegrate. I will never stop watching them. You know. And there you go. And Luther actually is a writer, folks. He wrote a Hallmark movie. I like how he slid that in. When I wrote my hit Hallmark movie. That's right. Well, you're seeing the say hit. I'm being shady and funny at the same time. There's Brandon Larkins giving Jake good morning. I'm on a rant. That's all, Brandon. They're not. They're not. But Luther made a good movie. My mother watched it. My mother liked Luther's movie. She's like, it was good. And there were black folks in it. They loved it. He loved it. But Days apparently is right. And Brandon's on General Hospital. Brandon is on General Hospital right now. He has a star on General Hospital. I know Luther was like, so when I wrote that movie that was on the Hallmark Channel, yeah. That's right, Luther. Make you tell everybody what the fuck. You tell them. Like, this black man got a Hallmark. Brandon, Luther Bates got a Hallmark movie. He worked it out because Brandon wants to write a Hallmark movie. He's not a black man. No, and the thing, we all have a right to our opinions. And Buzz, that's why I say I don't fight with anybody. I don't fight with anybody. I'm on here talking to you guys, having a good time. I'm not committed to anybody. You gotta all think what you want. I love you guys. I don't care. I'm like, my life goes on. It does. But Brandon's on here and he's like, he's starring in, he's in General Hospital. He's on General Hospital. Sadly, the fans don't mark us out either. I think it's behind the scenes stuff, folks. That's what I'm saying. I personally do not think the fans have that kind of power. They don't. If they had that kind of power, Ez may be gone. If they had that kind of power, if I had that kind of power, Peter would have been gone sooner. Well, Sarah, when we fight, it's fun. I'm gonna fight with you, Sarah. I fight with you anytime, Sarah. It's fun stuff when we fight. It's fun. I don't think she has anything to listen to nobody. I feel very. It really makes me smile. There are people who are optimistic and things like this. Because I'm sorry, I'm too jaded, I guess. I've been in business 15 years, been behind the scenes. I don't think GHRs are listening to, because the writing is so horrendous. I don't listen to anybody. I don't listen to anybody. Hi, Steve Roberts. Happy evening. Leave Peter alone. And it's like, I do. I'm the one who mentioned Peter. That's how sad I am. That's how sad I am about Peter. Shit, I had to bring him up. But if I had enough to say, he would have been off the show sooner. They listen to us. But they know who you are. Like the Sprina thing, they got to the higher powers. Taraya with the plane banner, I can tell you for a fact, I was told by the brass at YNR, it got all the way up to them. So they know what happened also. It's like they know. They know. They got them. They know. So they're aware of the fan bases. They are. But see, here's one thing I want to tell you guys. And Luther, you'll probably actually agree with me. Soap operas want conflict. They want you to be in a tizzy. What was the old saying? I think it was either Agnes Nixon or Douglas Smart when it kept saying, you don't give the audience everything they want. You don't do that. You always give them just enough, but you don't give them everything. That's the point. They want fans divided. That's publicity to them. That's what they think. So it's like, because of true love, it's completely, that's the whole point. They want folks to divided on coupledoms. They want folks that they like it. I was talking to somebody at Bold and Beautiful, and they said the other day, we know the fans get mad at us. Make them wait. Thank you, Agnes. Make them wait. They know, they kind of know what you want. Yeah, on some level. But they're like, we're gonna do what we want. That's how soaps always were. You would always hope to get a payoff at some point. You only go for so long, you get a payoff. But in the meantime, it's always, people are getting mad at Esme being in the way of Sabrina. Like, they want you to want Sabrina for so long. They want you to want it for so long that when you finally get it, it's supposed to be this big crescendo, and you feel like, oh my God, everybody's like, I was gonna say something nasty, but never mind. Falling out, falling out at the same time. That's what they want. And so that's what they want with you guys. So that's the whole point. It's like I feel like when they see the fandoms upset, part of it is that's what they want from you guys. That's what they want. They want you guys to be upset. They actually like that you guys are talking. I said, Luther, you know that. I'm saying you know this. I feel like you know this, obviously. They almost kind of thrive on the conflict because it's that whole any publicity is good publicity. Because if they listen to fans, I think Ray would have stayed longer on Y&R. They would have gone. And that's the thing, Sarah. It's like if once the line is crossed, you're right. If fans stop caring, but there are fans who actually like it. That's the funny thing too. For all the fans who don't like something, there are fans who do like it. I mean, the show isn't like the ratings. The show isn't plummeting in the ratings. If everybody stopped watching the soap and it started plummeting, maybe then they might say something. But you know what, folks? There are fans who watch their soap every day, regardless. They will never stop watching the soap opera. No matter what the fans say, no matter what the storyline is, they will never stop watching it. So that's why the shows won't go off the air right away like that, because there are some fans who watch. There are fans who aren't on social media, who don't read Soap Opera Digest. I know some of them. They live where they live. At 12 noon, they watch this. At 1 o'clock, they watch that. At 2 o'clock, they watch that. It's the habit. And they don't care about all the behind the scenes. They don't care. Because he just watches things. He don't know anything. He just watches it. So as long as we're actually divided as fans too. There are fans who are also divided. Because you have fans who are like fickle and I'm not going to watch this week, whatever. And there are fans who watch it every week. There's no fan unification. So what someone's saying out there, what's funny is fans do have the power in a certain way, and that's the watching power. You do have that power. So if you don't like something like a soap, if everybody just stopped watching and the ratings made a significant drop, then maybe something would happen. But do you want to take a chance and do that? There are legacy fans, there are generations of fans, families of fans. I'm on Twitter posting. Thank you, Lebanese. Thank you. I'm on Twitter posting. I have commented a few times on a few things, but I really don't scroll through Twitter anymore. Because every time I start to, it's the same stuff. I'm reminded why I left. So I'm still on Twitter. It's an important place. I post. I do DMs. I talk to some people through DMs, but it's just it's still too toxic for me on Twitter. There are folks just say I just can't get involved. I hear things, I read it, I'm like, oh, I gotta get nope, James, don't do it. Nope, don't do it. But yeah, Luther and Brandon should follow each other. Luther Mace, Brandon Larkins, two strong black men in LA, trying to work it out. Right, Lebanese, there are a lot of folks who just watch the shows. That's their story, and they're sticking to it. Oh, there's Sarah. Sarah said, bye, DJ Glow. Thank you for coming through. I won't be on tomorrow morning after work. I might try to come on early, maybe a little bit. But I'll be on tomorrow afternoon, probably. She lost her job in the 90s because she couldn't. That explains everything about you, DC. That explains everything. But the one thing I do agree with all of you in this chat room, we have the power to keep shows on the air or not. But I don't think, but there's too many people who like the soap or who don't want to miss the soap. They're not going to stop it. They're not going to stop it. They're not going to stop watching the show. So the show's ratings aren't dropping enough to make them care either. Hello there, Mr. Naylor. So it's just, and there's Albert. Albert and DC are both in here, cheese and crackers. Robert's right. I'm going to judge on things last year. Yeah, so you know how it is. Absolutely, you know how it is. I don't think I'm saying anything. I think what I'm saying you get, because you're in the business too, you get it. Bye, Brandon Larkins. We have the power. We did. The power really is in our hands, but it's not going on Twitter. I'm sorry, folks. They don't give a fuck. Well, you know, they say all kind of stuff, Kaiwan, about General Hospital. Just telling you missed Flobo this morning, telling JC he came on. The LNL wedding, that's right. Good stories about last night, Luther, when I was doing my show, I kept talking about it all begins with good story writing. People were arguing with me, saying, no, it's the act. You know, like, no, it all starts if they're on a page and on a stage. It's all about writing. It starts there. Because all the soaps, many of the soaps have great sets, fine costuming and hair, nothing crazy. It's the writing. It's the writing. I think many of us, even may disagree on this, that, and the other, will probably agree that many shows need writing and pacing. I said that, Luther, you should on my show last night, Luther. I said the same thing. And pacing. Those are the two things. Even a halfway decent actor will, if it's in a good story, I'll still follow it because of the story, because of the writing. I know Brandon was just on. He just left. Brandon was just on. Oh, he's hot men's. So you should look at Luther Mace. He's a hot black man too, talented too, and DC too. DC's hot too, and Albert. They're all on here. All these hot black men on here, running around. Right. But see, I'm telling people, Serena is endgame. Whether you like it or not, it is. They're really starting to, you know. Stepper says they have an 800 number you can call at GA, so leave your thoughts. I mean, they do. I'm sorry, not even about that. I just would never do it, I guess. I'm just like, well, they're writing what they're writing, and I'm just going to see what happens. Every once in a while, there's some good comes out of it because just all the soaps aren't all bad. See, I like Joss and Dex. I love that fans are upset about Cameron. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be upset about Cameron and feel bad for him. That's the point. That's the point. Even the character Esme, there are folks who just did not like her. See, here's where I laugh. Okay, folks, here's where I'm not a crazy fan. When Roy first came on, people were licking his ass. They were just like, oh my God, he's so good. He says, and Trina finally gets a man, and like all this stuff. What happens a few weeks later? They find some tweets he did like 5 years ago and 3 years ago, and suddenly it turned on him. But I remember it was like, he gave Trina a Coke at the, they were so into them. And it was like, but then all of a sudden they changed it. And then the very beginning I kept saying, but let's just see what this character plays. You guys are all like, just like drooling over him. Let's see what happens first. Let's see what happens. I haven't watched Days a lot of times, so I can't comment. Let's see what happens first. They barely showed Rory and Trina. To me, they had zero chemistry. I was telling you, that's what I said. Fans are just like, fans just told no, DC, they were saying that. They were so like, he gave her a Coke, or whatever it was, and a soda, whatever it was. They turned on him just like that. They did. I mean, I'm not lying. I watched it happen. And I was just like, so I'm saying, I'm so removed from all this. Like, I'm kind of like, I'm over here. I'm watching the fandoms. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I just stay in the moment, see what's going on. Whether it was a chem test or whether it was always not, I'm just saying now they really are putting them together. They're finally writing scenes that are acting like they're Endgame. Hi, Natasha. Yes, they did. Exactly, Sarah, they did. I know some folks didn't like a performance. I thought it was fine, so I don't know. I thought it was fine. I thought she acted the way she was supposed to. She felt bad because he was a nice guy. I know. I'm too busy. I don't have time to watch days. I have 3 soaps and all this other stuff too. I don't have time. I do. But I gotta film something for Dishin Days coming up. So if you watch Dishin Days, you'll see my face in something coming up. So I gotta film that today, actually. So I'm just saying that again with the Brooke and Taylor thing, I'm just like, it's like let's have this moment for a moment, and let this and they're wisely laying it rest. Now we're going on to Sheila. Sheila's on the 405, folks. She's on the 405. I know the 405 is by my house. She's on the 405. So I'm like, it's like, I mean, I try to be in the moment. I see a lot of fans are so in the future. I try to stay in the moment, and it's okay to speculate and think, oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. But there are fans who are so in the future. Like, well, DC, something there's a lot of things they don't address, DC. Like, how did Dante get there so fast? Because Homegirl said, I want to talk to you, Dante. How they get there. And all of a sudden, he's there behind Rory. So I'm like, and peace, and Port Charles, that's small. Thank you, Mel. Thank you. I was like, it's like there are a lot of things that don't add up. I gotta wake up. Finneday Jordan. Okay. And that's the other thing too, Buzz Check. They're not you guys here at chat, but there's people out there in the world who 3 blocks out of the right. Kind of looks that's funny. There are a lot of folks who just think what they think is fact. Well, it's just funny. I actually liked Finn with Alexis. They had a little moment. They didn't fully go there. I actually kind of liked them together. He was kind of cynical. She's kind of cynical. I was like, that could possibly work. But then they didn't go there. I just think there are a lot of fans out there who think what they think is what it is. And that's why I say I can't fight with anybody. If you think it's what it is, it's fine. That's what you think what it is. The show will play out. You'll see if it's true or not. And like with Bold and Beautiful, people kept saying, it's going to do this, it's going to happen. And they've been different every time. Bold has actually done some bold choices recently, last year or so. And it's made choices you did not expect. When they had that whole Steffi Finn thing, I was shocked how that went. See, and DC brings up a good point. To me, do not bring back characters if you're not going to use them. Don't bring on actors with big fanfare if you're not going to use them. Denise Crosby is in what? 3 scenes? That's it? Really? That's all we get? We barely got a little more with Jeff Weber. Mark Moses, or whatever his name is. And to me, it's like, I don't want to kill off Alexis, but I do hate that she's not a lawyer anymore. This part of the storyline is dumb. Having her run a newspaper, I think it's the dumbest thing they've ever done. I think it's dumb. And I want to thank everybody who has been supporting my One Life to Live after show. I just released my 4th episode, The Importance of R.J. Gannon. So Timothy D. Stickney, I talk about his importance in my life, watching soap operas, and his importance in daytime. So that's out now. It's only audio. There's no video. It's only audio right now. And I'm in talks to have some watch the actors on my show. So it's coming. So, but the show's a big hit for me. I just started it, like I said, 4 episodes ago. Thank you. But yes, do not bring anybody on if you're not going to use them. I just think there's Candace. Like, so my last 2 episodes did very well for me. My Asian Blair and my RJ one this week are doing very well for me. I'm very happy. But I'm in talks with certain actors that I know to come on the show. So stay tuned. And one day I'll have Candace Mack on if she fixes her microphone, folks, right? That still makes me laugh. And a few other people. So I'm in talks to have some folks. So I have some friends on Watch Live, so we're gonna work it out. Right, Harmony and Alexis had almost been going lesbian. They dropped that. They dropped it. So yeah, I love having crossovers. Remember that series What If? I love that ABC was like, let's acknowledge they're all in the same universe. They're all in the same universe. When they mentioned Nora not too long ago, I love they mentioned that. Yeah, that whole story had promise. They dropped it. Gregory Harrison is a national treasure, and he's basically being wasted on that show. We need to really write them. He heard my podcast, a certain OLTL writer. Does this OLTL writer? I know this person, of course. Is somebody that I think I know who it is. It is completely this, I don't know. It's a lot. And so that goes back to my whole thing of me not writing for soaps. That was the whole thing. When I write for soaps, no thanks. Nah. Well, I know Ron. I'm gonna ask Ron if he would come on and talk about What I Like to Live. I'm gonna ask him, and we'll see what he says. I have nothing to lose by asking him, right? Like, we talk What I Like to Live. I think Jackie Templeton should have been the person running the newspaper. That's what I figured. Tom Rosita. I know him, obviously. Would he come on? Candace, get him on my show. Tell him to come do my show. Tell him James wants you on the show. Right, Gregory. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Gregory, he looks great. He is being wasted on that show. Wasted. So yeah, Candace, make that happen. I'm already using my other contacts for some of my other Watch Live people. I would love to have Tom on the show. Jackie had so much potential. Right, Leopardess? Exactly. Again, we all could write for the soap opera, probably. We all could write for General Hospital. I think we all got pretty decent ideas. It's just that I don't know what they're doing. Now, if there's something, here's what caveat I will say. Now, if there's something going on behind the scenes with Kim Delaney, which we don't know about, that is possible, right? So I don't know. Oh, good. Yeah, please mention it. Tell him it's audio. We have to be on camera. It's just audio only. If he wants to do that, that's all we gotta do. And we talk about it. And tell him it's just audio. And we could do a phone call. I can record him from the phone. We could do it through whatever he feels. or Finn's dad, right? Alexis should be a lawyer. I'm sorry. I trust Max. Shit, I trust him, right? So I trust him. And that's the thing, Chandra. We brought it up the other day too. It's okay for stunt casting where you kind of bring someone in for a couple of days, couple episodes. I'll take that. As long as we know it's just for a couple of days, I think I agree with you. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. Yeah, I know. I don't know if Leslie Charleston's not acting anymore. I don't know the situation. I know she's up there in age, and for some people, they don't want to work all the time. Steak and Shake, I love Steak and Shake Buzz Chuck. They're closing ours down here in California. Yes, Marcus Coloma is gone. Or Monica, I'm not sure what Leslie Charleston was going on. I know she had a couple of accidents and deal with that. I love her, so I mean, I wish she'd come back. But if not, yeah, I think recast. I think Monica's important parts of the canvas. Stunt casting's fine. I love it. Why not? Like on Bold and Beautiful, they had the whole Avant family. I mean, Oba Babatunde is a Tony Award winner. You know, Anna Maria Horsford is a comedy TV legend. They wasted them too. I know. That's well, again, hi Billy Aaron. Again, Phyllis is that. Where's Epiphany? Now, where's Epiphany? That'd be a great triangle. Epiphany, Phyllis, there's just two great women, and Marshall. I'd be there for that. They don't care about that though. They don't want that. They don't care about that. We barely see Curtis and Portia together these days. Right, Sarah? I was gonna say, where's Epiphany? I know Oba Toonie is epic. No, I know, right, DC? Well, Black folks know how epic he is. We know how important he is to our medium. And fizzled. I know nobody's mentioning my buddy Jordi Villasuso for Nicholas, which I can see it on some level. He's a great guy, great actor. You know, he got the shaft too on he got the raw deal on Young and the Restless, I think. He's another Emmy-winning actor. He's been around a long time. I don't know. There are a lot of things. There were a lot of things that go on in the background, and I know I get in trouble sometimes, but I will say some stuff is racial in the sense that white is still right, everybody else is everybody else. And some shows are integrating better than others. I will still, and also when it comes to sexuality, I say all the shows get a D minus F. I mean, Days is slightly better than everybody else. But yeah, I keep saying Bold and Beautiful. It's a fashion house in Los Angeles. It's about fashion in Los Angeles. There's no gay person there anywhere. I'm just saying. I like the show. I think Days is okay. They're doing stuff, but some of their, I mean, Leo's a breath of fresh air because he's not one of those stiff gays they've had on that show for so long. But I know that there are folks who don't like Leo. He's too gay. So like, what does that mean? It's like so. I'm like so. Days. I think Days is doing okay. It's doing better than the rest of the soaps. I was saying, hi, Deb. I'm just saying. That's just my thing. I don't see myself represented on Days of Our Lives. Do you, DC? I don't see myself represented on there. Exactly. Exactly. You see, you said it right. It's a conservative fashion house, basically. And I love Leo. I think Leo's great. I love Greg Rickard. Whenever folks are missing him as Kevin on My Nessus. But I'm just saying. I don't know everything. I'm just saying. I don't think any soap is doing 100%, which it never can. But I don't know anything every soap's doing 60%. I'm sorry, I'm hard on the soaps. I'm sorry. I want them to be good, and I want people to really invest. I don't want people to, let's see. They did. If you think that, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with you about that, DC. I guess for me, I see things through a different lens because I'm older. So for you, probably yes, you probably do see representation for yourself in there. They're around your age, probably. For me, I don't see myself represented at all. So I can't even with Craig Wesley, he was again my age group, but I didn't care for his character. I never cared for his character. But yes, well, Mel, he's hot. Delon Demetz is hot, so I wouldn't mind a little bi action. Yeah, but well, Generations were ahead of his time. Because literally, if there was no Generations, there would be no haves and have-nots. There would be no all these other shows that Tyler Perry put together and Shonda Rhimes did. It was way too ahead of its time. That's the problem. It was ahead of its time. They won't though. Lucas is part of it. He's a Spencer. He's a this. He's a that. He's a this. He's a that. He's waits everybody. Nah. So I didn't care for Craig Wesley. I don't care for the actor either. So that's a whole other story. But I did feel him a little bit being older. Well, representation is yourself. What do you see? Is seeing someone that acts and sounds like you, someone that looks like you on some level. That's representation. That's what it looks like for me, period. 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 That's what representation looks like to me. I said it makes sense for you because you're their age group, and whether you're black or white. See, like Felix, I know Marcus. In real life, he felt more. I thought I related to him more than any other gay man on television. I will say that Marcus to me was a great. I mean, Felix was one that I liked a lot. Here's what I liked. I thought him and Brad and Lucas could have a very interesting three thing that was going on there. So that's one place I felt representation was Felix. Even though he's younger than me, I did feel representation there. But representation to me, for me at this point, I need to be somebody older that's black, that's just a regular person. Exactly. So there's your answer, DC. But for me, it's any kind of representation. Well, I talk about RJ Gannon. I'll give you a little taste of what I said on my show, that he had locks. Timothy D. Stickney had locks, long, luxurious locks. You did not see that anywhere else on TV and daytime TV. You didn't see it. And he wore those locks with pride. He dressed great. He spoke great. Like it was like he showed a different kind of black man that we didn't see on daytime television. That's his representation. So hopefully DC that gives you a little bit of what I'm talking about. I hope that answers your question a bit. No, not that I know of. Exactly, DC. It was controversial. I'm telling you, okay, every black person in this chat, man or woman, knows how our hair is controversial. Me doing this is controversial in the business. They're like, wow, you grew your hair out. I grew my hair out almost defiantly because I was tired of people telling me have my head shaved all the time. There are 10 million black men in this city with a shaved head and a goatee. There's a million of them. And when I did my high top fade last year, they were like, what are you doing? Oh my God. It's like, again, there's still 1,000 of those folks running around. So growing my hair like this, wearing it in a fro, I've had to explain to people, well, James, your hair isn't done. No, my hair is done. I combed it in a fro on purpose. That's why James Lott Jr. went to the daytime Emmys and wore my kente cloth jacket with my fro, my curly fro. I did it to make a statement. And you know what happened? I made it on 20 different best dressed lists. Everybody loved me. I walked the carpet, they just loved me. That was my point. Is that our hair is always a sticking point. Always. Why does Tabyana have braids? Why is someone like this? Why she has short hair? Black women change their hair like they change their nails, and they click hair in and take hair out. That's what we do. That's what we do. It's a cultural thing. It's what we do. And folks, but our hair is always an issue. I wore a dashiki to something like earlier this year on purpose. That's right. So I'm like, that's so wonderful. So to see people, like, I remember when Kevin Mambo on Guiding Light had twists. He had short twists at one point. Loved it. Loved it. Again, you'll see that on TV. Angie had her hair in different styles. Loved it. It was like but Black women, we always had to wear our hair a certain way. He was. RJ was. Well, I talk about it on my show, the One Life to Live After show on JLJ Media. I talk about how I really shaved RJ was. And there's that, Luther. They don't want gay stereotypes, but they don't want to see. Well, this is a whole other show. I can't. I live in Los Angeles, where there is no gay community. Sorry, folks, there isn't. In LA, it is so divided, it's not even funny. I said, I don't go to West Hollywood. I took Flobo to West Hollywood. He's like, where the Black people? Like, we don't come here. There's Tony Moore, Talking Twin. That's it. That was all it is. But there's no Black people in West Hollywood. Not really. I never feel comfortable there. I get snubbed and served, whatever. And maybe it's just crazy. But LA is no. So for me, I'm living in a world where there is no. Even in San Francisco, it was divided. Yes, Lottie wearing braids, same thing. And she talked about that on one of the shows. Me and Diamond White had talked about her hair from Bold and Beautiful. Yeah, talk about her hair. There's diversity in Los Angeles. There's no unity in Los Angeles. That's the problem. Exactly. Braids are more accepted than dreads or twists or locks or plain hair or plain natural hair. Like this is not combed. This is like I didn't comb my hair this morning for you guys. I don't give a fuck. But me doing this is very much a defiance. Trust me. One guy told me, you should just cut your hair, James. That's what he said to me recently. But of course you tell a Black man, you should cut your hair. My hair is very important to me. That's why Lenny Kravitz. When Lenny Kravitz talked about cutting his hair for the first time, cutting his locks for the first time, there is emotion in our hair. But LA is, it's not the melting pot people think it is. Oh, not at all. We're all here. We're all living amongst each other, but everybody's in their corners. It's always been that way here. It's not a melting pot at all. And Tony can tell you all kinds of stories. He's the only Black promoter in West Hollywood. And Tony is good at what he does. He knows everybody, but he's one of the few Black people. I mean, that's how it is. And it's just one of those things. It's like there's no community. There's no unified community. Thank you. I know you don't really miss it. My hair is beautiful. I have a great hair. My hairstylists love my hair. They can do anything you want. I can do anything to it. I can make it different styles. I love it. My hair. Well, BuzzCheck, I'm working on Bold and Beautiful. They're supposed to put me on that show. That's next. But I'm like, I love my hair. I don't apologize for it. My hair is whatever it is. I mean, I just think that and so it reflects the soap operas. Because all the soaps are now in Los Angeles. They're now all on the West Coast. So I think what DC's, I think was it DC or Mel or Luther or whoever was talking about this. One of you Black men in here was talking about this. They're trying to give us versions because on streaming it's different now. I just watched a series called Smiley, and I liked it. There was something different. But see, even with Daisy Flower, that's fine. You think Leo's too carnivorous, but I think that's kind of the point. Is that Leo? We've never seen someone like Leo before on daytime TV, because gays aren't allowed to be super queeny or super anything. And so and I said with Days of Our Lives, I always said the queens are too stiff. They're all too stiff. I said, let's give us variety. Not all of us are Paul. Not all of us are Sunny. Not all of us are Will. It's like, I didn't relate to any of those three. I relate to Leo more than I relate to them. Yeah, I know. Cultural sexual identity on soaps. That is a good topic, right? I'm writing it down actually. That's a good one. I wonder if people would sign up for that. That's a good one for an event. I'm writing it down. I wrote it down, Chandra. That's a good one. You know, Marcus is a classy guy. I know him personally. He's a classy dude. So he carries himself a certain way, which I said I can relate to him. And I'm sure you could too, Luther. I'm sure you could. I mean, we can relate to him. But I want some messy queens. I have no problem with that. Give me a messy queen. Give me this queen. Give me that. Give me different types. But see, with Chanel and Allie, they're women. It's always been a little easier to show women, get a little freaky or a little this or that than men. That's one of the few last frontiers is men. 10% I'm playing. Oh yeah, you got the agent. Yeah, you got an agent. Okay, Chandra got an agent. Well, I mean, if Chandra wanted to be a co-person, she would get some stuff out of it, of course. But my thing is, they save goatee black. Exactly right. That's what I'm saying. There was some representation there. It was there. I had to say, yes, there was a whole thing about black. There were no black hairstylists. My friend, Emmy nominee Debbie Pierce, has been working in business for 40 years, and she tells the stories about how there were on certain sets, she was the one who did all the black hair. They had all these stylists for the white folks, but she was the only one over here doing, over here. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sticks and stones saying, so I beat the ball. I just think that it's just that women are more excited because straight men like two women together. Well, I said that to Raven, who I'm becoming friends with. I love Raven. I said, if you watch my Emmy interview with her and James Reynolds, I said, we've never seen a black woman portrayed this way. We haven't. It is revolutionary. And we talked about it. So you watch the interview, on my daytime Emmy show, thank you, BuzzCheck. I think I love it. But I'm saying the point is they usually go to women, usually white women, and do that first. But now we got Taraya, which went further. They may not be on that much right now, but they did more with them than they did with some of the guys. There's still no gay guys on Young and the Restless. They had one, Tomas, years ago, and him and Adam almost did something. They stopped that. But it's the women. Women's easier, more digestible. But they still don't want women either. And of course, we got two pretty women. Give me a Butch Dyke. Give me some realism on there. Fuck. I feel like if the character is good, no one's going to care. It goes again. Right, Luther goes back to the writing. If the writing is good, no. I loved Bianca on All My Children. I love it. No, I'm not trying to debase Days of Our Lives, DC. I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm just saying they still don't get an A+ for me. They don't. They're doing some stuff, yes, and they have some diversity on there, yes. But none of these soaps, exactly. We're the South Asian people. We need more Asian people on these soaps. We need more Hispanic. Like I said, I'm just like, Days is doing better. I admit it, they're doing better than the other soaps, but I still think I still think it's not I still think that we work to be done. Exactly. This is all when they pull them on. But there's no unity. There isn't. And and that's a topic too. The whole diversity thing. Let's about that too at some point. I'm doing one on disabled and mentally that kind of. We're going to talk about that at the end of January. So sign up for that class. It'll be a very interesting event. We're going to talk about that representation. But yeah, it's the soaps have. Because I was watching the General Hospital credit intro. It's mostly white. There's sprinkling of certain folks in there. At least Young and Restless, it's very mixed. The opening intro is very mixed. Bull is not mixed. And Days doesn't do an intro like that. So telling you, I'm not making any of this up. I'm telling you what I'm observing. I'm not making any of this up. I'm telling you what I observe and what I'm seeing, and I'm just like, I just think if the writing is good, you could write for anything. Exactly, Luther. LA is not as politically liberal as people think. It's not. Trust and believe. LA is a big placement for a lot of little cities and neighborhoods. And so yes, we are a state that's not like some of the others, thank God, in many ways. But it's not in Orange County, some places in Central California, Northern California. It's not as liberal as you think. It is. It's way more liberal than many places, but it's not as liberal as you think. It's always sunny in James' house. Well, right now, actually, it is today. We're getting there. Oh my God, you guys! Side note: my daughter gave me the 12 cocos of Christmas, so I'm totally behind. I mean, open this thing up. I got 12 wines at Christmas, 12 cocos at Christmas. All this drinking. Peeing all the time. Thank you, Carrie, the old Sex in the City. Aww. And Samantha's like, I'm never coming back, bitches. It's like, she done. So I guess Matt left. He was on for a second. He just left. Because I've been getting, okay, so Matt sent me a thing. I'm going to change gears for a second. Because obviously, I've been on almost 2 hours. Okay. Because I almost found out why my lives aren't always announced. But I read this thing he sent me, and I don't know, because every day I do a different thing, so I don't know what's going on. But it's only by today, so that's good. Yeah, he was off for a minute, but then I think he went off. He didn't stay on that very long. He must be working. He has to work. So some folks got to work. Some folks aren't off yet. I'm done with this coffee. So I have to film something for Edition Days. I got to film it. Oh, there's Matt. We're like, Matt's not here. There's a piece of tech. He's a tech person. That's what he's doing. Tech. You cleaned your whole house? Oh my God, that's so funny, Sarah. Oh my God. She's all, I have time to be shady towards you and clean house at the same time. See, that's a real woman. Homegirl working out. Hey, where are the kids? I was gonna say, like, you have kids, right? Where are the kids? What are they doing? You let Max just run wild? What's going on? Yeah, I'd reached out to Marcus. I'm friends with him. And Luke, I'm taking your name down. You just retired from the OR. Okay, very good. That's crazy. We're playing Battleship. I love Battleship. Oh my God. Hi, Deb. I think I saw you earlier in here. I don't know if I said hi to you. I love Battleship. That game was my favorites. I just got a Connect 4 game too. Oh, I gotta show you guys some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show you some. It's a show and tell time. I'm gonna show you some stuff. So these were given to me. I got to put them up before Christmas happens. So look at this. This nice black couple for Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna put these out today. Got him. Little black Santa, stand up. Got that. So I'll put him up to you at some point. Oh shit, why you fall over? Come on, black man. Why you fall over? Then we got Black Santa with Frosty. I like him. Yeah, I'll probably put these up. Well, they got Frosty. He's not black. Then we got Black Santa with black kids. They didn't have black stuff back in the day. I'm doing a Zoom. Deb, it's so funny you should ask. On Monday, January 7th, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing a Zoom on mental health. So, Deb, you should sign up for it. It is $10. And I take 4 forms of payment: Zelle, PayPal, all that stuff. It's underneath the description. I can tell it to you yourself. But I am doing one, actually. I am. So it's funny you asked that. So we got him playing. There's this beautiful one, a Black Santa talking, giving the girl what she wants. I don't know who the designer is of these. And last but not least, we got black kids playing with Frosty. We're gonna register. How funny. Or is it the 9th? I can't tell what the date. So it's no, sorry, the 9th. Sorry, Sean just corrects the 9th. Monday's the 9th. I don't know, kids. I know it's coming up. I'm all misquoting my own shows. Yes, the 9th. Sorry, Monday. Whatever the 9th is, whatever that Monday is. Well, I think you should come to it, and you can share. You can share. So I encourage people to come and share their stories. That's what we do in these Zooms. We come. You guys sign up, and then I moderate, and you guys just kind of tell people what. Tell people. I know the natural hair's in here, Chandra. You did catch it. That's why, like this one, I love this one. It's beautiful. They're a beautiful couple. I love it. I love it. And her, she has her Afro puffs. I love it. I'm glad they're doing more of these things now. So I'm just like, Chandra, she's on it, girl. She's like, that's how black folks are. We catch everything that's black. Oh yeah, Trey. Girl, I understand that too. But you should. So sign up for it. It's $10. Sign up for it. Get your spot. But yeah, I'll call on you. I'll be like, girl, let's talk about it. Talk me out of take you out shopping. Yeah, I'm. Same with Luther. You guys sign up for these things. I just facilitate. I just basically facilitate them. Talk about them. Let's talk about it. Seriously. And just come on in and as we do. We share everything. We share all our stuff. And the Zooms aren't recorded. What you guys know, they're not recorded. That's something I'm doing right now on purpose. Maybe one day, but right now, no. Right now, they're private Zooms. You have to be there. I had those Afro puffs last week. What did I enjoy about my childhood? I had a horrible childhood. So I'm trying to think. I do have some moments. It's a good question. I will say this. In the 70s, I was a child. My summers were actually fun because I wasn't home. My summers a bunch of us were sent to my grandmother, my Louisiana grandmother. It was very like back in the day. My parents were working or whatever the fuck they were doing. We were latchkey kids. But we would go and I'd be with all my cousins and my siblings, and we play and dance disco. I was a disco dancer. Go to the beach. We lived at the beach and everything. I grew up in this house. So actually, some of my fondest memories are from my childhood in the summers. Watching Dance Fever, watching Three's Company, watching Charlie's Angels, playing outside, roller skating, roller disco skating, dancing. I would say that would be my childhood, the summers. But most of my childhood I did not enjoy. So that's a whole other story. But I'm glad you asked that. That's right. So, but yeah, if you ever need me to figure out what's going on, I am making. I'm. You know, you're photo editor making coin and watching James. That's right. Be multitasking. All right, iPad. iPads are good to have. I have an iPad. You can probably finance them. Now these got iPads are not that expensive. You can get some that are not expensive. But yes, see, I always do these shows. I get ideas for more. I get ideas for more Zooms. I'm telling you, there's a lot of Zooms we can do. I would do, you guys, I would do Zooms 10,000 times a week. If people show up. If people show up, I'll do them. I have to log on. Watch my kids' case. Come on. I love you too, Chandra. Have a good day. I may come on later. Who knows? I may try to come on again tonight like I did the other night. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I like my iPad. They have different size iPads too. I have a 10 by 10. I love it. You're having the worst day, Daisy Flower. Well, let's send you positive. Everybody send her positive energy. No worst day. No worst day. Send her positive energy. No worst day. So you gotta wait till Friday. Okay, you're gonna get for Friday. You're gonna get, I'm sending you positive energy. You're gonna get through this week. You're gonna work it out. You're gonna get through this week. See, Amelia Aaron was a photo editor for in the 80s for SOD. Bus Chuck. Yeah, Mark Samuel. Yeah, I'm friends with him. I know Mark. Mark's a great guy. Oh, there you go, Buzz. Happy holidays to you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, whatever you guys should celebrate. Yes, I know Mark. But yeah, so no, it's we're gonna send, she's gonna have a good day. Adults only Zoom. Okay, that's OnlyFans, kids. I ain't doing all that. Unless you guys want to pay. If I did adults only Zoom, it would, okay. Let's do a poll time. We're gonna do a poll. yeah. This is for fun, of course. Okay. If I did, oh, here it is. Would you, okay, you come to an adults, I can't even spell adult. Adults type Zoom for, I'll charge $50. Yes or no? If I'm gonna do anything adult, it's gonna you're gonna pay some money. You're gonna pay a little money. I'm curious. I always see everybody says, I already think I already know the answer. Okay, yes or no? Would you come to an adult type Zoom for $50? Oh my God. I think I already know the answer to this, but this is hilarious. I just love doing polls. Let's see what my answer is. 50-50. Oh, okay, there you go. 50-50. I'm like, okay, because I'll do it. If you got, and I'm telling Sarah, is that hilarious? It'll be adult themes. We can talk about all kinds of stuff. I mean, I know it's gonna get naked or nothing, but like it'll be like, you know, we talk about you know, sexual topics. It could be cussing. It could be, the themes would be more adult. Relationship stuff. You know, be there in lingerie. I'm like, yes, because Sarah's like, I'm voting yes. I'm like, well, it's very close, actually. This is hilarious. There are 24 of you guys watching. Keep voting. There's only 9 votes. This is, I gotta show Flobo. He's gonna laugh. I gotta show. I'm like, I gotta show, because this is hilarious. Oh my God. They're still voting, but I said, when you come to adult type Zoom for $50, and it's, look how close it is. So we can see if they keep voting. The poll showing, that's more money. So you see, that is more money. That's more than $50. If I showed any of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, you guys don't want to see it, trust me. I can do a show and tell. Well, you bring in Rocky, your man. That'll work for me too. That'll work. See what a sexy nightgown, a martini, a negligee. I'll wear a lace teddy. Oh my God. And again, nobody's voting anymore. That's funny. You put adult in the title, and look at, nobody's voting. I got 9 votes and 25 people watching, and no one's voting. That's hilarious. It's close. It's not a landslide. It's like, so far it's 56-44. I'm gonna leave it up for a little bit. Will Flo be there? I have no idea he'll be there. I have no idea. He might. That is hilarious. I put up an adult Zoom and no one. All the color flows there. Oh my god, that's so funny. That I got to show him this too. Oh my god, that is hilarious. He's gonna laugh. No, seriously, this is hilarious. This is a thought. You add adult to it. 10 votes, 50-50. If I split the money with Flobo, he'll probably do it. If I split the money with him, he'll probably come. No, now it's 55-45. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Don't be shy, Lotties. We gotta get DC in there too. Hey, DC's quiet all of a sudden. All of a sudden, he got shy. He got quiet all of a sudden. He's not saying nothing. You know, DC's hot. He's hot. Either. We got Black Man Fest. This is hilarious. It's probably the price. People are like $50. Well, wait, that's what it'd be. It would be, you know, in all seriousness, if I did, I will tell him. My Crystal's like, bye, have a good one. She's like, bye, I'm out. No, I mean, if I did one, it would be about sexual health, sexual well-being. We could actually have some good discussions on relationships, adulthood and relationships, marriage, kids. What does that mean to your sex life, to your life? Again, they're private. Nothing's recorded, and there's no pictures. So, like, it could be some really, you know, sharing ideas. He said, "Aw, oh my God!" He said, he wrote, and he goes, "You're still on," and for which. Hi, Ethel. Ethel comes on the wrong time. It's 50-50. That is hilarious. But, you know, I mean, there could be a real discussion on aging. Well, that's what I'm saying. People can afford 50, but I'm not going to do it for cheaper. I'm sorry. It's a sex thing. It's an adult thing. I'm not going to do it cheaper. There's some things I will charge money for. That I will charge up for. But I'm not enough folks going to try to cut to 50. Invite Steve. He probably won't come on for that. But I'm sure. But that's the thing. It's like you save up $50. You take $5 per paycheck. If you know it's in a month's time, you save up $5, $10 here and there. So anyway, I think it's funny. Thanks for voting, you guys. It's kind of funny, but it's very close. No, seriously, it's very close. You know, it's funny because some of these Zooms I could charge cheap because it's fine. You know, but some of these I'm like, no, I'm gonna charge a little higher end, especially with the topic. I'm like, yes, that's what I say. You say just save up the money, save up. So, and there's need to be a lot of people in there. It could be just a few. Speaking of good time for that, I know, right? So if I had in advance, but I mean, I say again, in all seriousness, it could be a really good conversation. So I'll end it here, but it's kind of funny. So it's close. I mean, there are some folks that would do it. So I mean, that'd be a big group. It could be a nice little group. Anyway, okay, so I say $40 or 30. It has to be or 30. It's gonna be $20 or $10. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be more than $20. It's gonna be more than $20, folks. But that's interesting, you know. But there is something to be said about that. It's something that could be a really good discussion. Diseases, just all kind of stuff. Just knowledge. I have friends in the business who would probably come through, who are sexual health professionals. You know, it could be something fun. So that could be something on down the line. Bye, Jarius. No, I was just joking with you, Crystal. I know you're not leaving because of that. I'm just playing with you. That's all. It's all it's all good. I mean, everybody people have things to do. It's daytime. It's like daytime. Like some poker chips. I'll take Monopoly money. Yeah, behave a little. Remember, Valentine's Day is more romantic, Leopardess. Remember, it's about seduction. It's not about outright. Well, for some people, it might be outright nastiness. But remember, Valentine's Day is about love. That's what it's all about. That's why Flobo loves at holidays. It's about love and the promise of love. So I want to kind of spread. I want to spread love. Well, on my cheeks. No, I want to spread love to the world. That's all. Yeah. I was like, I'll take Monopoly money, the new money. They have Monopoly credit cards too. I'll take those. The show it's up. Flobo's like, I'm not stripping. That's what he said. I'll show some chest, maybe. You know, you get used to that. I'll show you some leg. I said, for more money, you'd have to pay for more to see more than that. And again, I don't think you want to see that. I know. It was like, so do an OnlyFans. Like, OnlyFans, nobody wants to see all this. There's nothing here. No, keep moving along. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. That's why I tell people, hey, nothing to see. But yes, but it's funny. I mean, the thing about these soap zooms, these zooms that are so funny, there are a lot we can do. There's a lot of zooms we can do. I have some great ideas in here that we can do and have fun. And I can keep them, keep them low. Yeah, so she's Leopardess saying some prizes. I have a couple of prizes coming. We're gonna make Valentine's Day fun. If you're an Aquarius, you get a gift. So sign up for the one on February 14th. If you're an Aquarius, you get a gift from JLJ Jr. And I will show you the gift on the show. Yeah, I know. And you know me, I go off the rails all the time. We do. And our soaps and our zooms, I say soaps, our zooms, I think they go on for 3 hours. The other one went on for 3.5 hours. And I had to end it. Flobo has nice legs. He's like showing his legs. So I'd make him show his leg. I would. He has nice legs. He's tall like me, but he doesn't like to show off his body. And I'm like, show your leg. He has nice arms. He has nice big arms. I was squeezing them the other day. Me and Tammy Dacavea, we were squeezing him. So, but I got great legs. I got Tina Turner legs. I wear shorts all the time. I will show off my legs with no shame. I'm wearing long pants because it's fucking freezing here today. Yeah, see, none ain't. As Madonna said at Live Aid, ain't none coming off today. It is freezing over here, so that's why I'm in all that. I mean, I'd be like this if I had. I'd be like this if I couldn't. It is cold, and so let's see which leg. I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. Right now, okay, now it was 47 degrees when I started. Now it's 61. So it went up 13 degrees. Wow. Supposed to be a high of 66. Well, that's what it is. We both are. We both are people who used to be bigger. Well, he used to be really bigger back in the day. So yeah, he has a different thing. 40. Hey, 40. A high of 40. That's so funny. Now, I'll admit 61 is not cold to me. Not outside, but inside my house is cold. Hopefully it'll warm up. I'm gonna get some orange juice. So don't go anywhere. I'm done with the coffee. I'm gonna get some orange juice. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got a package. I haven't watched, I'd say 2023 yet. I can't wait to watch it. This is my class. This is my Christmas class. Okay, so it's like, doesn't matter which leg. That's right, kids. What are you gonna buy me, Chuck? Or Shelly, what are you buying me for lunch? You know, I take four forms of payment. I make it so easy for you. What are you gonna buy me? What are you gonna buy me, Chuck? So do another poll. I love polls so much. So I'll open this package. Are you nosy? Yes. No. That's the question. Are you nosy? I don't know what's in here. So do you want me to open it? The Leopards, I can't wait to watch 1923. I'm gonna try to watch it tonight. And I haven't watched Will yet. I haven't watched it yet. I was like, no, and no, not nosy. I love it. Nosy Rosies. Let's see, 60-40. We have 21 people watching. Please vote. Thank you for all the likes, everybody. Thank you for all the likes. We have 22 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The votes are coming in, 75-25. Because I ordered something for me, but I also get packages from people sometimes. So I'm not sure. Yes, I want all the tea. That's why Daisy Flower, when you're getting the phone, when you're getting my phone when I go. I always laugh about that. I was like, Daisy Flower is the smartest person on earth. She's like, I want the phone. So I don't want anything else. I want the phone. Because she knows all the goodness is in this phone. That's why I was like, Daisy Flower is smart. I want the phone. I will never forget that. I went outside. My mail isn't here yet. And I went outside. I go, so, now there's this distinction. I'm curious, not nosy. Ooh. Nosy's a negative connotation, isn't it? Nosy. Oh, hi, Megan. I was you in here. Nosy's a negative connotation, isn't it? When you say nosy, it implies something negative, doesn't it? Curious just implies that you're a person open to the universe, right? I see what you guys did there. Smart women's. You guys did there. Right now, 80% nosy. Okay, got it. I love it. It's 80%. It's 80% nosy. I love it.
How would you like to?
Secrets on that phone. Exactly. No, you're smart. You're smart. I said, when you say everybody's fighting over everything else, but when you said that, I was like, Daisy's smart. It's always the phone, right? Nosy is curious times two. Amelia wins. She said nosy is curious times two. That's right, girl. Oh, Matt's like, it was the one I said. I think it was on your list. He's like, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. Gladys Kravitz. Nosy's my whole personality. I love it. Oh my God. Well, it looks like so far it's 80-20. I think I'm gonna open it, you guys. I'm gonna open it. Thank you for voting, you guys. I'm gonna open it. It doesn't say where it's from. I don't know. I want to know it all. I'm opening it right now. It's really, it's like put together really weird. Oh, interesting. Oh, these are the COVID tests, the free COVID tests I got. I didn't order these. I ordered a different kind, but they gave me these. Okay. So these are, I think you can go to covid19.gov or whatever. It takes you to the post office. They're sending free COVID tests out. You get 2 each. So I got some. I have to COVID test all the time. So for things here in LA. So that's perfect. So that's what I got. I was like, what is? I don't know what it is. So I got them to go with the ones. So now I have These are all my COVID tests I got. Not yet, not from you, Matt Litchfield. I guess yours is still coming. I did order one thing, and I think it's supposed to come today too, I think. But that's that one. That's that one over there, yes. So I was like, what is that? That guy in the Prince costume. You saw that Prince costume. That's my Christmas present. I know, really. Merry Christmas, James. You already got COVID, so it's too late. Merry Christmas. I love opening packages. I do too. I don't order stuff all the time, so I don't really have that kind of money to be ordering stuff. My mom orders all the time and always has packages opening. That is hilarious. That Prince costume would be hilarious. I don't know if you can finally have my size in there, but you know. I had a few things on my list. People were asking me. I do have an Amazon wish list. Put in my link tree on Twitter or Instagram. You can click into it and see it. Like Chris every day. That's what my mother always says. She goes, I get all these packages, but I'm like, but you ordered the stuff, so you know what's already inside. So it's very. So yeah, I just laugh. I just laugh. I love it. Well, okay, kids. I've been on 2 hours. Now I'm going to get off. I have to record something for Tony. Thank you guys for coming on with me. Thank you. I'm going to finish decorating some more, post some more pics that I did. I might be on later. Who knows? I may come on later this afternoon or try again tonight. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. But I love you guys very much. Thank you, DJ Glove. Thank you, Maria, for your dollars towards me. Thank you very much. I will order something nice. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for hitting the like button. Again, I tell people the list is out for the events and the classes. I say as soon as you have the money, sign up for it. Sign up for them. Get out the way so you're just done. Get your spot. If you can't make it, I'll make sure I say this. If you can't making it to one of the things, just tell me, and we'll make it a credit towards another class or another event. So I'm running these things hopefully the whole year. So you're going to flow with you and me. No, Tony JC. I'm recording something for my chocolate twin Tony by myself, fully clothed. Anyway, so sign up, and then we can always work out later. But I know some people are scheduling and that kind of stuff, but please do. But I'll see you guys later, of course. Hugs to everybody. This was so much fun. I love doing this, you guys. This makes my day. Thank you so much.